What's going on today, YouTube? Thank you for tuning into the channel. Back to watching another episode with me and the E36. So today I'll be showing you guys how to use a Fender roller.
Your man hit your phone, wanna make a ride. Swerving in your car, doing make a ride. Almost at the club, baby, make a ride.
Okay, so here's some of the tools that you're gonna need. Extension cord, most likely a light bar in order to see what you're doing. Heat gun so you don't crack the paint. I just always have gloves. This is my little Dremel set from Harbor Freight because I'm gonna end up rubbing down that area or just cutting it with the angle grinder. And then the main source, your Fender rolling tool. So let's go ahead and get to it. So we got the car jacked up and the wheel off now. So I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, but the fender is a little bit rolled already, but not fully. It wasn't really touching too much, but I'm gonna roll it the rest, show you guys how to do it, and then I'll probably grind down this area right here a little bit just to give it more clearance. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do that now. Okay, so here's how you set up your Fender roller. So you put it in, and you'll see this area right here isn't fully flush. So what you want to do is, you want to rotate this until it gets flush. So that's about flush right now. Up here on the top, I'm gonna adjust this one and drop it down so it's about center. So that way when I'm rolling it, I can get all sides. Make sure you got a heat gun too. Okay, now that it's in, you don't really need all areas to be bolted down, but you want to make sure you get a couple in there. I'm gonna put a couple of these bolts in. Alright, so I had to jack up the other side and remove the wheel because since it's manual, it wasn't rotating by itself. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to heat up the inside here and the paint on the outside here. And then once I do that, I'll just keep rolling back and forth. But obviously I need my music while I work, so yeah, there'll be no talking during this part. But anywho, let's do it. Okay, I think we are flat enough. This is the rest of it flattened out. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and where is it? Up here. I'm gonna cut out a little bit of this area right here and then grind it down. And then I'm also, while I'm at it, gonna just change out these springs, put some paint on the other ones that I got. And I got the actual adjustable ones, so it's not like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, so since I got the car jacked up, these already came out. So I just pulled these out. Pull this piece out. There's no adjustment on it, so that's what I'm changing. I'm gonna be putting these in instead of these ones. I'm gonna be putting these in. The difference at the spring. So this piece will sit at the bottom. So I'm just gonna leave that in there. It's gonna sit at the bottom, and then the spring is gonna sit on top of it. So that's there. Take your spring, drop it in, and you'll see that it doesn't fully go in. So just press down a little bit. 1 second. So if it doesn't go all the way in immediately, just take your pry bar, put it in, pry it down, press on it. There we go. So now it's seated in, so now all I have to do is adjust the bottom and hopefully it raises up a little bit. Alright, so I know it was a kind of a short video, but this is the fender rolled up completely. So the other springs are on, like you saw me grind out this area a little bit. So this is sitting about right. It's got good clearance for it being static. Other side did the same thing. Gonna change up the struts, and then that'll be it for the rear. Okay, so I packed away everything else already, but so basically how you use this. This is an adjustment in order to adjust how far it is in and out. This is to adjust how the wheel is, if it goes up and down. This one over here is to adjust it to go forward and backwards. Make sure this is flat and level with the rotor. And then also while you're tightening, if you need to, re-tighten this in order to bring this back and forth away from the fender. So that's how you use this thing. Worked out pretty well. Alright, so that'll be the end of this video. If it was helpful to you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment, turn on notifications. Let me know what you guys want to see. See you in the next video.